The Beckham family, long held up as one of the most united and polished celebrity clans in the world, is once again at the center of intense public scrutiny. This time, the spotlight is fixed on Brooklyn Beckham, the eldest son of soccer icon David Beckham and fashion designer Victoria Beckham, after reports surfaced that he has blocked his parents and at least one sibling on Instagram. What might appear on the surface to be a minor social media action has instead become a powerful symbol of deeper fractures within the famous family, fractures that have reportedly been widening throughout 2025. The move has reignited conversations about loyalty, boundaries, marriage, and the unique pressures that come with growing up famous. At the heart of the latest development is a clarification issued by Brooklyn's younger brother, Cruz Beckham, who publicly rejected claims that their parents had unfollowed Brooklyn. According to Cruz, the truth is far more painful and far more deliberate. Cruz Beckham sets the record straight. Over the weekend, Cruz Beckham addressed viral headlines suggesting that David and Victoria Beckham had unfollowed Brooklyn ahead of the holidays. Taking to his Instagram stories, the 20-year-old singer did not mince words. "Not true. My mom and dad would never unfollow their son," Cruz wrote, responding directly to reports framing the situation as a mutual social media fallout. He then added a second message that dramatically reframed the narrative. "Let's get the facts right. They woke up blocked, as did I." With those words, Cruz confirmed that Brooklyn, not his parents, had taken the decisive step of blocking them on Instagram. Blocking, unlike unfollowing, completely severs digital access, preventing both sides from seeing each other's content or interacting in any capacity. The statement marked one of the rare moments where a Beckham family member directly addressed internal conflict in public, underscoring just how serious the situation has become. Silence from Brooklyn Beckham. As of now, Brooklyn Beckham has not publicly commented on the matter. Requests for comments sent to his representatives reportedly went unanswered, adding to the sense that he is intentionally keeping distance, not just online, but publicly as well. This silence aligns with previous reports suggesting that Brooklyn has chosen a quieter, more private life since marrying actress Nicola Peltz Beckham. Rather than engaging in public back-and-forths or issuing statements, he has largely stepped away from family-centered narratives, focusing instead on his marriage, culinary ventures, and creative projects. A rift that didn't happen overnight. The Instagram blocking did not come out of nowhere. According to multiple reports throughout the year, tensions within the Beckham family have been steadily building for months, if not longer. In April, sources revealed that Brooklyn was no longer speaking with his brother Romeo Beckham, 23. The conflict was reportedly connected to Romeo's relationship with Kim Turnbull, though the exact nature of the disagreement was never fully explained publicly. While sibling disagreements are hardly unusual, insiders describe this one as unusually intense and unresolved. The lack of communication between Brooklyn and Romeo reportedly extended beyond casual distance, signaling a more entrenched divide. The birthday that changed everything. If April marked the beginning of visible strain, May appeared to solidify it. David Beckham's 50th birthday celebration was meant to be a milestone event, a gathering of family, friends, and global celebrities honoring one of the most recognized athletes of all time. Yet one absence stood out more than any other. Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz Beckham did not attend. Their decision to skip the event sent shockwaves through celebrity circles and immediately sparked speculation about deeper issues within the family. While no official explanation was offered, sources suggested the choice was not due to scheduling conflicts but rather unresolved personal tensions. For many observers, the missed birthday was the moment the private family conflict became impossible to ignore. Nicola Peltz and the marriage factor. Much of the speculation surrounding the Beckham family rift has centered on Brooklyn's marriage to Nicola Peltz Beckham. Since their lavish wedding, rumors have circulated about tension between Nicola and Victoria Beckham, though both women have publicly denied any feud in the past. Still, insiders have repeatedly suggested that Brooklyn's priorities have shifted significantly since getting married. According to sources, he has become more protective of his personal boundaries and more selective about how and with whom he spends his time. In October, an insider told US Weekly that Brooklyn had no interest in making amends with his family at that point. "He's really focused on living a peaceful, drama-free life," the source said. "They've built their own world together and are very content in it." That same source emphasized that Brooklyn and Nicola were choosing patience over confrontation, preferring to let emotions settle naturally rather than forcing reconciliation before everyone was ready. Ongoing distance from parents and brothers. The October report also claimed that Brooklyn was not in contact with his parents, David and Victoria, nor with his brothers Romeo and Cruz. The only unanswered question was whether he remained in touch with his youngest sibling, Harper Beckham, who was just 14 years old. For fans who have followed the Beckham family for decades, watching their children grow up in the public eye, the idea of such distance is both surprising and sobering. David and Victoria Beckham's public calm. Despite the swirling speculation, David and Victoria Beckham have remained publicly silent about the latest developments. Neither has addressed the Instagram blocking directly, and neither has responded to Cruz's statement. Victoria, in particular, has continued to post content highlighting family closeness, shared memories, and togetherness, an approach that some interpret as hopeful, while others see it as a quiet attempt to maintain normalcy amid private pain. David, known for his deeply emotional posts about fatherhood in the past, has also refrained from commenting, suggesting that the family may be handling the situation privately rather than through public channels.
Social media as a symbol, not the cause. While much of the public discussion has focused on Instagram activity, those close to the situation suggest that blocking itself is not the root of the conflict, but rather a symptom of something much deeper. Social media in this case functions as a visible marker of emotional distance, a line drawn after months of unresolved tension. Blocking family members, especially in such a high-profile household, is widely seen as a last resort rather than a spontaneous act. For Brooklyn, it may represent an attempt to reclaim control over his personal space after years of growing up under relentless public attention. The pressure of growing up Beckham. Brooklyn Beckham's life has unfolded almost entirely in the spotlight. From childhood paparazzi photos to headline-making relationships and career pivots, his every move has been scrutinized. As the eldest Beckham child, he has often been viewed as the bridge between generations, the one expected to carry on the family legacy while also forging his own identity. That pressure, combined with marriage, fame, and conflicting expectations, may have contributed to the current standoff. Insiders suggest that Brooklyn's desire for autonomy has intensified in recent years, particularly as he seeks to define himself outside of his parents' shadow.
What happens next? Whether this family rift will heal remains uncertain. Those close to Brooklyn suggest reconciliation is not off the table, but it will happen on his terms, not under public pressure. For now, the distance appears intentional. Blocking family members on social media sends a clear message: space is needed. At the same time, the Beckham family's long history of resilience leaves room for cautious optimism. Despite past disagreements and media storms, they have weathered controversies before. A family at a crossroads. As 2025 continues, the Beckham family finds itself at a crossroads between public image and private reality. The polished exterior that once defined them now coexists with visible cracks, reminding the public that even the most famous families are not immune to conflict. For Brooklyn Beckham, the choice to block his parents and brother may be less about rejection and more about self-preservation. For David and Victoria, silence may be an act of respect rather than avoidance. And for fans watching from afar, the unfolding situation offers a rare, unfiltered glimpse into the complexities of family, fame, and growing apart. Whether this chapter ends in reconciliation or continued distance remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: the Beckham family story is no longer just about glamour and success. It is, at its core, about real relationships navigating extraordinary circumstances.